Hi everyone, it's Enchantress. I'm here with kind of a explanation tutorial. So I showed you guys this new deck, well the new version of this deck that's a lot cheaper, but I had to cut some corners. And you guys have given me a lot of interesting food for thought, and I thought I would explain a little bit more how the make playing cards process works, the very first step, which is picking your card amount, the card texture and all of that. Okay, so I'm going to show you first of all the sizes that I have. Okay, here we go with the sizes. So first of all, we have the Romantic Fairy, and that one is gold. And that is the Big Creator card. It is 375 by 575, I think, something like that. Then also in that same category is my it's the Erotic Enchantment. I have a silver version of that as well. Not on sale right now because they don't like nudity. So I have to make an order of the silver edged ones if you want it, but I do have it at Printer Studio in a tuck box. I pasted this on top. You would have to do that if you wanted, but it's just a white tuck box. The this one on Make Playing Cards comes in this nice box that I just bought for myself, and I'll buy some more for the shop if you think I should. Then the next size down is, so we skip the other size that I have. I think this one's called Jumbo. You see, Jumbo is the regular, it's a basic oracle size. This is what most oracle sizes are, 3.5 by 5, but it doesn't come gilded. All right, so that's that. And then the next size would be tarot size, which is 275 by 4.75. So there's my Enchanted Romance and my Flesh Tarot. I like the Flesh Tarot silver. It looks a little different, doesn't it? But I don't know. It is what it is. All right. And then the next size down that I have is like the Scat size, but Scat size didn't come in gilded. So Poker size is this. The cherry on top is Poker size, which is almost the same size as Scat size. Just a little bit, it's like a little bit wider. Just a bit wider, but about and a little bit shorter. A little bit wider and a little shorter. So I'm thinking whenever I make my liniment, I probably do it Poker size instead of Scat size, which is what my mini decks have been, Scat size. And I mean, it really doesn't make a whole lot of difference, but if you do want the flexibility to have the gilding, that's what you would choose. So that being said, you guys, if you want to comment under this video too, seeing the different sizes, this is the Big Creator, then Tarot, and then Poker. Those are the available sizes as far as I have been able to find and research that provide the gilding and the silver edge. All right, and I think also these sizes as well provide the holographic. So usually it's in the same little area category, and that's what I'm going to show you next. Anyway, there's your holographic. It's really pretty. There you go. Alright, but the holographic cannot also be gilded. You have to choose one or the other. Okay, so that is kind of part of step one, kind of deciding what you want, and knowing that that part is going to have some expense to it, just like the boxes have expense, a little bit more expense than if you just got them wrapped in plastic. The tuck boxes are slightly cheaper. Most of the tuck boxes I have are from Printer Studio, and they're just white. Then the tins, the tins are not actually too expensive, and I really like the tins. This one I kind of colored in. I also colored in with marker. This one too. So those are your options too. You can also get them, like I said, shrink wrap in plastic. To me, it just smells bad, but you know, whatever. If you get them, take them out right away, use them a lot, freshen them up, bless them, and put them in a nice little bag, then that could be a solution for you. So I'm going to take you now to make playing cards so you can see exactly what the first step is. Okay, here we go. So all you have to do is go to game cards, and there is this nice long list of different sizes, and it's been real hit and miss what kind I would like. But so just because I know this from just knowing, the 2 by 2.75 by 4.75 is tarot size. So if I'm trying to design something that's like oracle size, I know I'd have to go a little bit bigger than that. If I want a cute little card, I'd have to go a little bit smaller than that, okay? So let's go ahead and choose tarot size for now. And here's the next choice. You have to decide, there's so much room for error here, so I'm just trying to help you so you can see what not to do. Like if you accidentally choose one of these that has the black border, you're gonna get a black border or a white border. You always want to get, the blank one, unless you want a black border. So now this is the next step. This is basically the first step. The very first step. How many cards you're going to purchase, and there is no minimum, which is great with make playing cards. You can just order one and get it and see if you like it. Now it can be pretty costly if it's not the way you like it. So it's really important to know exactly what you want. Now, tarot cards, a tarot deck is 78 cards, but you can always have a bigger one. Like I had my silver one. Silver Edge is 80 cards. My holographic is 90, and you can just go crazy on it if you want to, but it does get more expensive. All right, see my 90 card deck goes up to $21 per deck. Now here is where you choose the colors that you want. Like you can just have a regular full color print, or you can have holographic, or you can have high gloss and full color, or you can have gold or silver, or you can have holographic. Oh, they added this. Okay. All right, I didn't know that. So this is new. So you can now get, it looks like, holographic with gold or silver edging. Oh my goodness, you guys, watch out. Here comes. Here comes my next version. Anyway, and so that's one of your choices, okay? Then you have MPC, game card finish, or gloss. Let me just tell you, my very first deck, I decided to go plastic and gloss, thinking that would make it thick, like a real oracle card, and it didn't. Basically, these are playing card texture. You're not going to get nice, thick sized oracle cards if you do oracles. You're going to get playing card thickness, okay? They're very high quality, really nice, but it's playing card thickness. You're not going to get the nice chunky, and you're not going to get a nice, thick, matte feeling with these cards, unless they come out with it, because they come out with new stuff every day. Like before, I had issue with booklets. Now they're expanding their booklet situation. So here's your packaging. See, oh, they have velvet bags. That's nice. I might just do that instead. See, here's some options they just didn't have when I first did this. So they add things, new things all the time. A double drawer box. These are some kind of cool. And the great things about all of these, you can look. They give you samples. They give you tiny little tutorials and stuff, and little like how it will look. So there's always going to be some kind of explanation. That part you don't have to worry about. But I would say sit in this step for a little while until you're really sure what you want. Because once you get past this step, it's stuck. It's like it's ingrained in the system, and you can't change this particular step as far as I know. Like right now, like when I first did it, you weren't able to. Things might be different now, but it was real difficult to try to change this the very first step. Anyway, but yeah, tuck boxes are cheapest. I mean, are pretty cheap. And so where it says custom, that's where you will put your own design, like a picture. If you choose plain, which you might accidentally do, then you're going to get white, okay? You're going to get a white box. If you choose custom, they're going to ask you for an image, usually an Adobe image, and they will provide you. So let's say I want a custom tuck box. They will, see, they give you this file, then you download the file, and then you fill in all the areas and you send it back to them. It's not as hard as it sounds sometimes, depending on who you are. Like if you have graphic design background, it's not that hard. If you don't have any background, then you might want to just go an easier route. Instead of doing that, there's once you get down to the doing it to that step of picking boxes or whatever, you can choose a simplified way, which is what I did with this one. I chose a simplified way mostly because I was lazy and I just didn't want to go through the whole designing. I just want to throw a couple of images, and this box is what's the result, a back image and a front image, and that's it. Now, I might go back and choose a different size, that you guys might like better, so you can get gilding and so you can get a nice box. Or, if you rather have a little velvet bag or whatever, you just let me know. Here's some more options. Here's some more things that you can chat about and comment on, and let me know what you think. All right, so let's try, before I get a little time, I'm going to try, let's see, what else? Let me see if there's any other sizes here that have, that would have, I don't know, 3 by, that's like a square. That would be kind of a square. See, this is to me oracle size. And I'll just show you custom jumbo, okay? Jumbo size. And okay, here's another comment people were saying. So how many cards in the deck? Look at the look, up to 4. I thought it was 56. You have to choose between 42 and 63. That's why I couldn't do 48, okay? That's why I could not do 48. That's how much of a jump it was. All right? So, forget that. And then the choices are just limited here. You've got some good box choices, but that's it. And you have the accordion booklet. Also, with the tarot size, let me see about the booklet, because they do offer booklets, and I'm not sure if they offer booklets where you can add, they don't give you booklets that you can add to your deck, but you can order booklets separately and then put them with your decks, which is what I've been doing with my holographic. Alright, so now let's see. Well, if that's not a good size, let's see what the next size up. See, and the very next size up is that big creator one that I chose, you know, and it is a little cumbersome in my hand. The nice thing about the big creator size is you get such a lot of space to look at your beautiful images, you know. That's nice. The rough part is that it is so big, you know, and but see, you get all of these great choices. I'm going to have to play now with this holographic plus gold or plus silver. Ooh, hoo, hoo. That's going to be fun. But it's more expensive. Let's just put it in. Okay, look at the price difference. Oh my gosh, it was $21. Now it's $84 for one with the holographic plus gold. Okay, so you guys have to just really be invested in this and be really sure you know. Like I would recommend not doing this until you've done a few of just regular ones, you know, just the full color print, so you know how it will turn out and everything. But then try that. So now the big creator card has 48, and then the next one is 56, and so on. So I chose the 48, you know. But in my fairy forecast, I chose 42. 42 is kind of like my special number, but I wanted to try to match Doreen's cards a little, and she was she had about 44 or 45 or 6, something like that. So I was trying to, I didn't know if I wanted to do less or more, so I chose the 48 cards. I just felt like I had 48 ways to say something and images that I wanted to share. So there you go. That was the reasoning behind that. Anyway, so yeah, and the nice thing is there's a lot. You know, you can do the nice custom rigid box, which I have, or tuck box, or but there's just not a whole lot of choices on that one either. So that's what when you begin, that's what you have to decide on. So let me see if there's any other sizes. So let me go small again. Or how about 4x6? Let's see what that's like. That would be really big though. I mean, that'd be really big. That's photo size. I don't think I would want to hold on to that. That's too large. And those are your choices, 36 and then 54, and no holographic or anything. So to me, it's not really worth that. And small. The other ones, I mean, you could go square, I guess, or you could do like this cute little hexagon. Let's see if this has any fun edges here. Nope. And that's how those numbers jump. Yep. Oh, it has holographic, so that's a possibility right there, holographic. Let's see. 3.5 by 3.5 is just a square. Oh, and they have circles. Let's see about this. No. Oh, okay. Yep, this has, okay, nice. Well, I could do a nice little square, holographic. Interesting. See? Just so that you can play around and decide. You guys just, what do you think? Like sometimes something like this would work, but I like having extra section on the bottom for words, but maybe instead of having like a little color, just putting the word on the image, you know, come up with ideas like that. Let's see. What's the, oh wait, okay, yeah, that was the hexagon. I want to see what the circle choices are. So the circle, we got holographic on that too. 12 cards, 30, see, pretty good different sizes. And, ooh, I wonder what kind of box, that would be interesting. A flip box, a rigid box, or tuck box. Interesting. The flip box would be kind of cool for a circle one. So that might be something. Might try, maybe. I might try that, maybe. So there you go, guys. I'm just saying, there's a whole lot of choices, and not all of them will give you everything you're looking for. It's sadly, that's a small hex card. Sadly, the one size that was to me was normal size just didn't have all the options for Oracle. Like maybe I can talk to somebody there, right? Like I can talk to them, sorry. But suggest a thick Oracle card, which is kind of standard in our world, right? What is that? Close up. See? It shows all kinds of stuff. This one is, I think it's similar to tarot. It's similar to tarot, but just slightly bigger size. Just a little itty bit bigger. And then you got the choice for holographic, but not the gilded. So that's why you just kind of decide for yourself. This is the business deck, okay? Business deck. What does this do? Also holographic. So a lot of them are becoming holographic anyway. Me and Queen Sugar, like we were just one night, we were just going through all of them, deciding what would be the best size for these cards that we're looking for. And this one has like all the options. So the square ones and the round ones. So that would be real interesting. Here's an interesting example. Huh. That's cute. I don't know how I feel about square. I think I like round size. Definitely if they had heart size, I would totally do that. Domino Deck. So, it is basically for games, how they, came up with this whole place, this site. So, yeah, this size, the domino size has holographic. This is an interesting size. Very long. You got the 48 and then the 54. It's very long and slender. Yeah. There's the mini card series. And custom mini European size. And US mini size games. Interesting. Let's see. That can be holographic, but not gilded. I'm kind of partially looking at this so you guys can help me decide too, or my next deck, the Lenormand, what I should do. That one will be really little, micro game deck, custom deck. Oh, even the micro game has gilded and holographic. And and also, up to 54 cards, but you can't get any smaller than 54, which, interesting. And let's see. Okay, let's see if I get the whole thing. How much? That was $6.85. Ooh, $35.35 for one deck. But it's smaller, so the smaller you go, the cheaper it gets as well. So that's another thing to consider. If you want to go big or small, sometimes smaller decks will be a little bit cheaper. So there you go, guys. That just kind of, in a nutshell, is the first step. I have showed I have a tutorial that kind of walks you through other steps, but that is basically the first step. So let's just say I'm just going to take you to the next step, and then I'm going to stop, okay? So I'm going to do Superior Smooth. I love Superior Smooth. We're going to do a tarot card of 78 cards. We're going to do holographic and silver, because I like silver the best. And we're going to just do regular card finish, and we're going to do, I'm going to do a little black velvet bag for this one, and then a booklet, no booklets, and I'm going to start my design. This is how you start. And then this is where you go to put your images. You're going to do different images for all your fronts. You don't even worry about that one right away. And then you upload your images here, and then you drag them over there, and that's the first step. Alright, but this is the first step. It's also important to look at the pixels. So sometimes before you start designing, make sure you know exactly what size card you're going to design for, so that way you can kind of have this set up too in whatever design graphic design program you use. You can have all that set up. All right. Anybody needs any help on this, just you can email me if you're interested in a little bit more information. But just know I have this tutorial and another tutorial in a playlist called Rituals, Tutorials, Talks, whatever, something like that. Anyway, check out my playlist. You guys check out everything in the description box where to purchase these. Let me just show you my channel here. Okay, here's my designs. This is makeplayingcards.com /. It should say Cherry Enchantress, but anyway. So these are ones that they declined because I don't know why. Oh, they declined that one. So that one's, the basic one's not on sale. I don't know why I need to modify it. That's weird. Anyway, this one I think was for, images reasons. And that's okay, because I really think I think I'm going to try something different with this anyway. Smaller size maybe, with gilding, but and this, the all 48 pictures, but maybe not the box, or something like that. Something that you might like better. But anyway, there are all my designs that they do have available for you to purchase. So if you would like any of those, you can check out my design space. Where's my shop? My shop space address is this. Sell Cherry's Cherry's Divination Decks with little dashes. Cherry's Divination Decks, okay? And that is where you would find me. And that information's in the description box below. Okay, everybody, I hope you like that. Peace, trust, and pixie dust.